Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes, so I will go ahead and pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back when I find a potential opportunity. I have an order at 30.70 here for a put. Got that. So let's see what it wants to do here. Just watching it right now, seeing if it wants to come down. So take the nice little $80 move there. Very good start to the day. I will go ahead and pause. I should also know I got out of that one. Yes, it was $80 in, I don't know what, maybe a minute, but there's some news coming at 9:45 and then 10 o'clock. And it's looking like news that could potentially influence the market. So I don't want to, now granted, to be fair, the news could have very well helped out, and it just, maybe the price snaps back down and I would have been fantastic. It would have been great. But that's a two-sided coin, because if the news all of a sudden causes it to jolt upwards, then that's something that I don't want to be a part of. So I wanted to give myself, like I said, even right now, there's still another 3 minutes, but I thought, I'm at 80, and in hindsight, I should have just waited for the $100 bill, but I am, we're all great traders in hindsight, but that was another reason for that. Also, I should note, I'm doing options. If you don't know what options are, comment below option guide or option class, and I will link you to a free online guide I put together called The Big Basics of Options. And I know options sometimes have an intimidating or a reputation, but they don't have to be. They don't have to be complicated. And I approach them in a very simple, straightforward way. So if that's how you like to approach things, more with a simple way, then you'll get a lot of value out of that guide. They can be made very complicated, very advanced, don't get me wrong, but they don't have to be. They're also a great way, if you have a smaller account, then options are very good for that. That's not necessarily why you have to use them. That's not why I trade with them. But that is one of the benefits, is if you have a smaller account, then they can be a great tool for that. So that was a little bit more context, but starting off with the $80 move. Okay, 9:45 just happened, and just like that, look at that, spike upward. So in that situation, I would have it would have blown up through my stop loss. Yeah, there we go. And just, so you can, this is what we have a member that always posts this in the chat room that I run. If you're interested, you can just go to claytrader.com. But right here is that economic calendar. If I click on that, you can see right over here. Whoops. Give me a second. You can see right over here, the 9:45 had some sort of PMI, and then at 10 o'clock, there's some more news, although this is just home sale, so I don't think that's necessarily going to influence much. But yeah, that is how I got that. And then, just because hey, Clay, how does the chat room work? And then you can see right there, offered up the reminder that there was news coming. So just, of course, I'm biased. Join my community, but I do also argue that it's beneficial to be part of community. But yeah, look at that move, just like that. So okay, well, let's see if I can find another opportunity within all this, and I will pause and keep you updated. Have an order at 27.50. Okay, never mind. I don't like that, because it's basically going to need to break through that in order for me to get filled, which is not the ideal entry point by any stretch of the imagination. So changing strike price. You're changing what? Again, comment below, and that strike price, that's one of the terms that I cover. So I'm going to change this to 29.50 at this point. So there we go. All right, I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I am in at 29.50 and out in the blink of an eye. A blink of an eye for $50. I don't even know if I captured the entry point on video, honestly. If I did miss it, I apologize. But you did. If I missed it, then you would have noticed a white order down there for a very brief moment, and then that white changed to green, and the green means I was able to sell, and that's where the $50 came into play. So we'll go down to 24.70 now. See if we can get another push upwards. Just double checking. Want to make sure I put in the right order. I've been known to type in the wrong order, then hit, and then I get filled when I don't want to get filled. That's kind of comes with sometimes doing these live trade videos when I'm trying to talk to you, think for myself, enter in orders. So if you enjoy these, please hit the like button, because this is not easy to do. Again, this is live. This is happening right now. This is not a voiceover or anything like that. I am trying to do all this while making alerts in the chat room. I don't say any of this to ask for pity, because nobody's forcing me to do this. I'm doing this on my own. I am just saying it to offer up context that, yeah, this isn't the most easy thing to do. So hit that like button if you enjoy these. All right, I will go ahead and pause. Have an order at 27.70. Actually, I don't like that now that I see it, because that's going to require it to break down through. Yeah, I missed that one. Yep, that's definitely my fault there. Maybe still an opportunity. We'll see how the next couple of candles. It's 9:54, so 6 minutes before that next news, but I don't think that news is really going to have as much impact. So as it comes back down here, I'll play for right around 5:04 now. All right, I'll pause. Well, if anything, the power of charts, that yellow line there, which you saw the whole time, has been sitting there, pulled back right to it. Beautiful bounce off of it, and I definitely messed that one up. My entry point wasn't quite where it needed to be in terms of the option contract pricing, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So it is what it is. If the price wants to come back down there, at this point, I'm just going to sit it out. If I'm around at my computer at 10 o'clock, I'll get the video rolling, and we can just see how the news, and if that, what did I say, housing something, if the housing news has any sort of effect on it. But I'll pause for now. All right, 10 o'clock coming in about 2 seconds. There's 10 o'clock. And yeah, looks like market really didn't necessarily care about that. So 9:45 was definitely, a little bit of action here, but nothing that I would, equate to that first one. The first one became very obvious. You can, right there, that was 9:45, just basically tight range. And no, maybe it was just a coincidence that big breakout move occurred right there at 9:45. That's always possible, but or maybe am I just a psychic? How I predicted that at 9:45? No, I would say it was just because we knew when the news was coming. So, all right, yeah. So 10 o'clock news, that's passed now, and we'll see if I can get on another trade. I will pause. Okay, I'm in there for put here at 29.50. And out for $50 move there. Just want to play a little trend line rejection. Worked out fine. I will go ahead and pause. Well, Clay, look at that. You're right. But that's the problem, is I chose to just take a little sniper shot there as opposed to hold and let it roll down over. Because you got to admit, this thing is in a nice little trend. And while obviously I'd like the odds, it would at least take a little breath there. My thought was a breath and then potentially a breakout. But yeah, this one took a breath and then just completely rolled back over. So, but that's just how it goes. If this wants to come down to 5:04.10, I'd be interested at that point. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, gonna go for call here at 31.50. In at 31.50 for that call. And out for another $50 move. So now I just played the back test of that trend line. Just nothing fancy there. Basic technical analysis. When resistances are broken, you would expect them to act as a support. So it came back here, found some support right at that area, a bit of a bounce. So just want to take the quick little trade there. I will go ahead and pause. All right, it is basically 10:45. honestly a little 15 minutes over what I wanted to trade. I was hoping to be done after 10:30, which would have been an hour, but hour and 15 minutes instead. So hour and 15 minutes with commissions, let's call it $220. And for me, that is worth my time. I have multiple other streams of income, and I do trading not because I want the private jet or the Lamborghini. If that's why you're in trading, then yes, these sorts of gains are not going to get you there. But for me, I don't want those things. And if you want those things, cool, go for it. I hope you get it. But for me, I have 6 young kids all at home. I want to spend time with them. So in other words, I do this for the freedom of time. Many streams of income, this being one of them. Hour and 15 minutes, $220 in my pocket. That's awesome, especially when I consider I'm working from home. I'm sitting here basically in pajamas, and things are working out. Okay, things are working out really well. But I was watching that yellow line down there at 504.50, but I didn't think it was really going to be coming into play. But it's looking like now it might be coming into play. So let's see if I can maybe get one more trade here. Yeah, let's call it 27.50 here. Yeah, I like that, 27.50. Or actually, let's just go, since I'm already up, let's just be extra conservative. Let's just do 25, which is super far away, I know, but like I said, just going to play it extra conservative here, given I was just ready to wrap it up. All right, I'll pause and we'll see if it wants to come down here. No, it's already bouncing. So, okay, never mind. So back to just wrapping it up. I will take it. So technically speaking, an hour and 16 minutes now because it's 10:46. But I will take it, and I encourage you to go out there, build multiple streams of income so you can find yourself for the spot where you don't have to trade. And if you don't want to be trading, if you want to be in front of your computer any longer, then you can just say, okay, I'm moving on with my day, and that's what I have chosen to do here. So I will take it. Not bad. I don't know of many places in the world where for an hour and 16 minutes you can make and put $220 in your pocket. I would definitely never go up to somebody that makes even $50 an hour and say, I worked for an hour and 16 minutes and made $220. I'm not very happy about it. I would never do that to somebody that makes $50 an hour. So I certainly wouldn't do it to somebody that's making $15 an hour or whatever the minimum wage is in your state. But that's all I have for you. So like I said, go out there, build those multiple streams of income. Take care. If you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.